Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another apartment renovation. So today I'm renovating this apartment, which is located in the fashion district of San Myshuno. This apartment is one of my favorites to renovate. I have renovated it so many different times. I have done this layout before, but it's been a while and I really like this layout. I think it's kind of unique and I really like the way this apartment turned out. As you may have noticed from the title and the thumbnail, I went for a mid-century style, and this is something that I've wanted to do in an apartment for quite some time because I've built a lot of different homes in The Sims 4 in this mid-century style, but never an apartment. So I tried my best and I actually really love the way it turned out, so hopefully you guys will like it too. I went for like a white, orange, yellow, and blue color scheme. At least that's what I tried to do. I mean, there's probably a few other colors in here, but I was pretty much basing it off of the couches I wanted to use and the countertops and then the tile that I used for a backsplash in the kitchen. So I think it all came together really nicely. I was trying to use this blue here in the living room, but then I decided that I really liked the yellow and I felt like it was a little bit more kind of bold rather than this blue color, which I felt was a little bit safe. And so I wanted to go just more colorful and more fun, and so that's what I ended up doing. And I also really wanted to use this TV stand. I really like it. It came with Get Famous and it looks very mid-century, but what I decided to do is create my own sort of built-in bookcase for the TV. You'll see it here in just a moment, but the stand that I was trying to use just took up too much space and I couldn't really fill in the area the way I wanted to. So I used these bookcases and I put a side table in between of them, and then I still use this same boxy older style TV because I think it suits the mid-century style really nicely, and plus it just fit here really well too. And then here I am just decorating these bookcases with a few extra books, some pictures, and I think a plant or something. I can't exactly remember. I really wanted this apartment to feel lived in and decorated without being too cluttery or messy, because I don't think mid-century styles really lend itself well to being that cluttery or messy. At least whenever I look at inspirational pictures on Pinterest or something, I never really see that much clutter on the interiors of mid-century homes. So I wanted to bring that into this apartment and keep it a little bit more simpler. It is still decorated and a little bit cluttered because that's just my style and the way I like to build in The Sims. So I did put a few decorations on the coffee table, and then of course these bookcases and a few clutter items in the kitchen, but other than that, it's not very cluttery, at least in my opinion. But the living room has came together. I really liked that mirror that I put above that couch on the far wall. I think it opens up the space so nicely, and I don't use that mirror too often, but I think it really works in here. So really happy with the way this living room area came together. And then over here is going to be the dining room, and I really like the way this spot turned out too. I think it's nice and open, and it just feels really airy with these large modern windows. I think this is the reason I love this apartment so much, is because of these large windows. It lets in so much light and it's so pretty. Oh, and I loved using these lamps that came from bowling stuff hanging from the ceiling. I thought they were so pretty in this yellow and tan color. And then these chairs that I used at the dining table came from Get Famous. Yes, they did. And I love them in this burnt orange color. I think that rusty orange color is so pretty. I thought about using them on the couches, but then I felt like that would be a little bit too matchy. So I felt like the different colors worked really well, but they still match because they're in the same style and the same sort of cloth texture. So I thought that was really pretty. But there you may have seen that I turned these, I guess, this wall into some sort of a glass shutter door. At least that's what I tried to do. I used some windows to try to make it look like that, and I did a zigzag pattern with the wall tool just to make it look like maybe you could pull it closed. And I felt like that just opened up the living room really nicely, because using the archway I felt like it was just a little bit closed off. So I felt like that looked really nice. And then over here is a side table next to the front door with a few items on it, and then I put a mirror. And I think that's basically it for the entryway. Just a few decorations. I think there's some mail and stuff, and I think it turns out really nice. Now I really wanted to use this wall hanging bookcase over here because I felt like it looked really pretty, but then I remembered that corner shelf that came from Get Famous with the vase on top. I never use this item. I feel like it's a very specific style. It's very catered towards this mid-century style, and it's probably why I never think to use it. So I definitely want to use it in here, so I just moved that bookcase into the bedroom, and I do end up using it in there because I feel like that bookcase, even though I feel like it's more of like a today's modern style or contemporary style, it fits really nicely in with the mid-century style too. So felt like it worked in here. And then over here I am decorating the kitchen, and I absolutely love the way the kitchen came together. I think it is so bright and it just really matches the rest of the apartment really nicely. And something that I really enjoyed using was that popcorn machine because it came in the perfect orange color to match the tile. Same with this lemonade pitcher that I used over here. I thought that was so fun. And then I do place this corkboard here with just a couple of postcards. Usually I try to fill it up with a bunch of postcards and like a calendar and maybe even other stuff, but I felt like for this one it looked a little bit better leaving it with just 2 postcards. It was nice and clean and simple. And then the most cluttered area of this kitchen is the area behind the popcorn machine. I felt like it just looked really nice just to fill in that area with a few things. I think I put a plant, paper towels, and something else. I forget exactly, but I really like doing this. I feel like just having one corner in the kitchen that's full of a few decorations, especially when it's behind an appliance. For whatever reason, I really like the way it looks. So definitely really like this little corner over here, but the space next to it is completely empty, so your Sims should have plenty of space to do all the cooking that they need inside that kitchen. And then over here is the bathroom, and I really like the way the bathroom turned out. It is very small though, so there wasn't like a whole lot I could do with it. So it's a very standard, simple bathroom, but I think it's still really nice. I think every time I've renovated this apartment, I've put the bathroom in the exact same spot. So next time I should probably be a little bit more creative and place it somewhere else. But I feel like it just always works really nice here no matter what floor plan I've used in this apartment. But yeah, next time I will definitely try to place it somewhere else. But the bathroom has basically came together. I have a few decorations on the counter. I'm just picking out a bathroom mat. And then off camera, I do add a painting above the towel rack because I felt like it just looked kind of bare and empty, so you will notice that in the screenshots. And then over here is the bedroom, and this bedroom is really big for this apartment, so there's a lot of space to add different sort of activities. You could probably do like a computer desk area if you would like to, but I felt like this apartment didn't really suit a computer desk very easily, so I decided that the Sim that would live here would probably just have a laptop in their inventory and could sit probably just at their dining table and do whatever work they needed to do on their computer. So I didn't think it was too necessary, but what I decided to do was place a yoga mat instead, and I really like the way that looked. Oh, and this orange wall that I have as an accent wall in here, I don't do a whole lot of accent walls. I do them every once in a while, but in here I felt like it worked so nicely. This is actually the original color of the wallpaper in the apartment, and the orange color just matched everything really nice. And then over here I do get a dresser. I think I go with this one, but in a different color, and I think that looks really nice. And I really did like that chair that came with Seasons, but I decided to put a little poof and a plant over here. But here is the yoga mat, and then this bag that came with Seasons is one of my favorite items. So I kind of thought that maybe this could be their yoga bag. Maybe they could take it with them to yoga class. I don't know, maybe it has like an extra mat in there or something. I really wish that we had some sort of like a gym duffel bag. I really would like that. I've mentioned that a few different times, but I think that would be a really nice clutter item to have. But either way, over here I was going to do like a mirror and side table, but I end up actually placing that bookcase that I was trying to use, this one right here. So I place it along that wall in between the windows, put a few decorations on there, and I think it looks really good. And then here I'm just adding some curtains. These ones came with Seasons, and I felt like the color worked really nicely in here. But yeah, this is basically it for the apartment. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I really like the way this one came together, so definitely let me know what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!
You gotta keep on going, no matter what I say. Doesn't matter what they do, 'cause we go together. we go